They're all going to be greeted by red lights, even though the speed is starting to increase in anticipation of those lights being extinguished. Make sure you're in the middle of the grid hatchings. There's movement further back. In fact, there wasn't movement further back. And one car heavily delayed. Was that a Virage car going slowly? Anyway, we are racing. And to the inside line, Pierre-Alexandre Provost will get the run through Verrerie as the race leader. Slotting into second position is Lena Bula.
Yeah, the green car that pulled up as they tried to get it moving.
It's Terence Woodward. Terence Woodward hasn't got going.
Yeah.
Safety car out on track as down the inside. It's
so
not rear bumper, it's fender.
Balance. So it was side by side Vanina Ricks with the 54 car. That then turned around the 27 car that ripped off the rear bodywork.
Oh, and there's damage to the front of the Ebby Motors Porsche for Fabrizio Broggi.
He hit the rear of the 58 car, and then as it spun around, so he definitely hit the rear of the 58. As it spun around, he ran over the top of the front of it.
Well, Eliseo Dono wants to come out of the incident in Barcelona, ideally with a race victory to show how talented he is. Yes, it was a big mistake that caused the Marta Garcia off, but if you can come back with a class victory within GT3.
But he's gone through and he's taken the race lead.
Problems for the 26 Breton racing car at Gregory de Cyborg. I wonder whether there's an internal fire there. He was calling for the extinguishers. Gregory is out of the car.
Side by side now between the Code Racing car, David Fulminelli with them, and the 17 just ahead of them.
51's just come in, by the way, so Dono now serving his drive-through penalty.
So the other car that we effectively have to add 10 seconds to is the red and black. There he goes, the red and black AMG.
And there's also a change there for the lead in GT3. So Omrion now leads in LMP3 Pro-Am. He's got ahead of Paul Trajani. And the Aston Martin late on the brakes on the Kessel Racing Ferrari. So that's going to be looked at. The final lap then for the car that finished second in Barcelona in the hands of Alvise Rodea. Still scrapping going on into the braking area of the chicane as the 25 car charges its way down the inside.
That's the second place on the final lap.
So Miklos Born, yes, he's under pressure from David Drew. Now, did Drew get through as well? Because Drew could be about to gain the places. He's fully off the track, is he not? It's difficult to tell from this distance. Here comes Drew to snatch that position away as well.
He's
second.
That's remarkable on the final lap.
So Reiter Engineering think, awesome, we've gained a place and now we've lost a place, so we stay in third.
So CNX Motorsport is a 1-2.
This car, though, for the time being is in the clear. It's still under investigation, potentially for a safety car procedure, but it will cross the line as the leading car. And Alvise Rodea, second in Barcelona, makes that a win in Le Castellet, together with his teammate Pierre-Alexandre Provost. Pro-Am winner is over the line. That's ANS Motorsport, because Julien Orion's penalty has now been enforced. He was carrying a 15-second penalty, 10 plus 5, which drops the Motorsport 98 car behind ANS, who win. So Rory van der Steur and Code Racing Development take a victory for Aston Martin. Teammate in the number 11 car, Philippe Zaga, who drove so well